I have experience of working in many activities, maybe about 45 years now. Mostly the activities are to do with dialogue kind of, format. So once again, I'm here, and this idea of talking between philosophical systems, spiritual traditions on one side, and science on the other came to me kind of natural. And for me, both the science and philosophy are interesting subjects. Interlinkages between these two is even more, should I say, intriguing to me. I'm a fan of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, who was the 11th President of India. He said that he had realized clearly that he needed to keep his mind and ears open, brain sharpened and focused, and there was nothing that he could not learn or absorb it if it came his way. He also says, science sought to provide answers to all natural phenomena, and spirituality helped us understand our place in entire scheme of universe. But his honest thought is, if contemporary society were to pay more attention to the science of mind, including fundamental human values, I believe that this could lead to great advancement and noble outcome. In year 2003, I invited nuclear scientist late Dr. Rajaramanna to a seminar in Jaipur Monastery in Karnataka. At that time, I restricted my role as an organizer, and gradually I came to believing that science as a subject is not my cup of tea. But 2 years ago, just before the COVID pandemic, His Holiness the Dalai Lama asked me to create an academic space where science is a main subject. I planned an international seminar on science of mind scheduled for January 2021, but had to be cancelled due to the sudden surge of COVID in India. Better late than never. I'm happy to have a gathering of learned and kind friends, speakers, scholars, and not forgetting participants online to engage on the topic for 2 days.
Sanje pema dande jiwa jenga dana jide ke traje tambo.
In each session, there were competent moderators, and they did their job very well. One thing comes in my mind, that is, we did the launching, and I'm glad that Shobana, you also managed to come that morning. So that is called launching of retreat, academic retreat. It is to do with a small dream. And it was appropriate that we did it Gandhi King Plaza, because it's about dream. You remember Martin Luther King Jr., he delivered the famous speech, "I have a dream." That was, I think, how many, 60 some years ago. And then there was a commemoration, an anniversary of that delivery of that speech. Then someone asked His Holiness Dalai Lama, "What's your comment?" And His Holiness said, "I also have a dream." "What's your dream?" His Holiness said, "I hope this new century, which is 21st century, there will be at least some seeds of peace in human beings' mind." So after hearing that, I also felt that, everybody should have some dreams, whether they can achieve the whole or half, or whether at all in their lifetime, they should have a dream. So this particular dream is academic retreat. That is dream, and that launching was that academic retreat. In a way, it's also launching of this seminar, but mainly to launch an academic retreat. I have this dream of creating a small, humble, doable place for learning. I don't want this place to be a place for self-promoting and earning fame and gain and money. If one is willing from within, one can learn from anything. But what we should try to achieve is how the science can help human being. How the science can help human being. And how the different philosophies can cooperate with science, can go with science, That's the question. We cannot, after reaching a certain point, we cannot go back and withdraw, walk backward. It will go on upward.